This rivalry has built for this through the years. One game to decide it. The Padres and the Dodgers with the winner moving on to the championship series.
This is a great offensive club that each team has. Can the starters navigate the beginning? That's going to be the storyline. That's going to be the focus.
Yamamoto gave up 5 runs in 3 innings in game 1. What do you want to see him change?
Cannot be afraid of a great lineup. You have to be the one that sets the tone. And if he sets the tone early, that will mean Dave Roberts rests a little better.
Started the regular season in Korea, played 13 times during the regular year. This right here could be the biggest Dodger-Padre game ever.
Bounce to the right side. Freddie Freeman coming in. Yamamoto covers the bag, steps on it, and there's one away.
3-time batting champion, including this year. He's now 3 for 19.
While the rise has been quiet in this series, Fernando Tatis Jr. has been exactly the opposite. Yamamoto, the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out! A slider that fell off the table. Tatis swung through it. 2 away.
Main issue for Yamamoto in his first start against the Padres in this series. His command of the strike zone was very much lacking, and his breaking stuff was too much in the middle of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. Jurickson Profar. Pulled to the right side on one hop. It goes off the glove of Lux. He picks it up off the grass and throws to Freddie Freeman. It's a 1-2-3. Top of the first inning.
Yu Darvish for the Padres, the game 2 winner. Just a run on 3 hits over 7 innings. Ohtani's just 1 of 8 against Yu Darvish lifetime.
And a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Darvish strikes Ohtani out again, and 1 away in the bottom of the first.
Got him with the slider.
And now the suddenly scorching Mookie Betts, who's 4 for his last 9 with 2 homers and 3 RBIs.
Another curve and a ground ball to short for Bogarts. 2 up, 2 down.
Freddie Chance rained down on number 5. Back in the starting lineup for the Dodgers, batting with 2 out, nobody on.
Jumps on the first pitch and scorches one down the line for a base hit. And he'll hang on with a 2-out single and limp his way back to the bag. Dodgers survive game 4 without Freddie Freeman, and 1 pitch into his return, he's on base.
No score first inning as Teoscar Hernandez gets in. Hernandez swings, pops it up near first base. Arise coming down the line just a few steps in foul territory. He will make the catch, and the first inning is over at Dodger Stadium. It is scoreless in game 5. Leadoff walk to Muncy here in the second inning.
1 on, nobody out. Will Smith at the plate.
To third, and Machado, hot hands to start a double play. That thing was on him in a hurry, and he's still able to field it cleanly.
I'm sorry, people. This guy makes it look too easy. This was not an easy play. His hands, his throwing, everything is perfect.
So now the bases are clear. There are 2 out in the second. Kike Hernandez will step in.
Jumps on the first one, sends a high fly ball to deep left field, and Hernandez does it again in October. Dodgers strike first.
Kike Hernandez, postseason player. 1-0 LA. It was a hanger, and Kike banged it. 428 feet, a 2-out solo home run for Hernandez. 1-0 Dodgers here in the bottom of the second.
Man, oh man. Different guy,
yeah,
Yamamoto.
And a good one, in a good way, too, to establish yourself that you're not afraid to attack the zone against a good hitting team with your fastball.
Top of the third, 1 away, and here's the 9-hitter Higashioka. Hit sharply through the left side, and Higashioka on a 1-2 pitch has a base hit. He's given him so much out of the 9 spot all season, here in the postseason as well.
And again, this guy's been so patient and taking a strike. I'm leery. I don't know. I would be pitching that he's about to hit the first pitch.
He does, and bangs one to right center field for a base hit. Back-to-back hits on back-to-back pitches for the Padres.
Right away, the Padres trying to jump back in it. First and second, only 1 out. Fernando Tatis Jr. Oh boy. It's a ground ball to third. Once he has it, the throw to Lux. The turn from Gavin. That's 2! And that's an inning-ending double play. Everybody fired up on the diamond. A 5-4-3 double play gets them out of the third inning jam and keeps the Dodgers ahead by 1.
Yamamoto, I mean, this is a terrific start.
Now he's into the 5th. He'll face 6, 7, and 8. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3. Fastball at the bottom of the zone. Bogarts dropped to his knees. Could not believe the call that goes Yamamoto's way. His second strikeout of the game. First out of the 5th inning.
Dodger killer right here with 2 gone in the 5th. Jake Cronenworth.
Broken back, ground ball to first. Freddie handles it on one hop. Yamamoto covering the bag for a third time tonight. No hesitation. He is through 5 innings in Game 5. We're halfway home, and the Dodgers lead 1-0. Evan Phillips replaces Yoshinobu Yamamoto for the top of the 6th.
And if you're the Padres, are they welcoming this because they were not able to manufacture anything? 2 long fly balls, that has been it as far as any threat.
Tatis now 7 for 18 in the series, despite being 0 for 2 tonight. Gets it to left field, but right at Teoscar Hernandez, who's waiting on it 20 feet in front of the warning track. Evan Phillips comes out of the bullpen and fires a 1-2-3-6 inning.
Bases empty, 1 gone in the 6th inning. Dodgers don't have a base runner since Kike Hernandez's home run in the 2nd.
Now the 1-2. Ohtani swings and misses. Strike 3. Slow curveball outside. He spun him around. And Ohtani strikes out for the 2nd time tonight. 2 away here in the 6th. Here is Mookie Betts, 0 for 2 with a couple of groundouts. And another 1-2-3 inning for Yu Darvish, who has put down 13 consecutive Dodger batters.
And there is no margin for error. Game 5, winner take all in this NLDS. The Dodgers lead the Padres 1-0. Called strike 3. Painted a fastball in the inside corner at 96.
That's the pitch of the night right there. I mean, perfect placement right on the corner inside.
Now Manny Machado. Bases clear, 1 out in the 7th. Dodgers lead 1-0.
Strike 3 swinging. Third punch out for Evan Phillips. Here comes Dave Roberts. Signals down for Alex Vesia in the bullpen. But for Evan Phillips, he faced 5 Padres and punched the ticket of 3 of them.
Alex Vesia comes on with 2 outs in the top of the 7th. The Dodgers ahead 1-0. Jackson Merrill in the box.
Got him swinging. Blew a fastball right by him. Phillips and Vesia strike out the side in the 7th. A roar from AV. And a lead still for LA. 1-0.
Yu Darvish has been splendid. 13 in a row retired since the Kike Hernandez home run. And in this series, John, in 2 starts, 13 innings, 2 runs on 5 hits.
Teo digs in. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Massive home run in Game 3 in San Diego. 5 hits in the series.
Hits it hard. Deep left field. The 2nd home run from Hernandez.
Teo unloads halfway up the pavilion, and that doubles the Dodger lead. It's 2-0 in the bottom of the 7th.
An absolute rocket. This place is going nuts.
2-0 LA, another home run. Both Hernandez getting involved in Game 5.
Well, bad sign here for the Dodgers. Alex Vesia was just about finished with his warm-ups for this inning, and then Dave Roberts and the training staff went running out there, and Vesia's left this game. So Kopech is ready, caught into action earlier than he realized he would be, with Vesia leaving the game because of an injury.
4 outs to go, and they're not easy to get.
Got him swinging! 102! Did you? Michael Kopech replaces the injured Alex Vesia and mows down the Padres.
In front of a sellout crowd at Dodger Stadium, 2-0 LA leads to the 9th inning, and Blake Trinan, John, looks for the save. Tatis, the last hope for the Padres.
Ground ball to third, picked by Hernandez. The Dodgers punch back and head to the championship series.
They retired the final 19 Padres in Game 5. They finished the series with 24 consecutive scoreless innings. And with his shutout in Game 5, the solo home runs from Kike Hernandez and Teoscar Hernandez plenty for the Dodgers to get the revenge over the Padres.
Yeah, it was the Kike show, really. His home run and 2 defensive plays in the 9th. They were not routine. A little short hopper down the line that easily could have rode up his glove. He makes the pick, and then the throw to Max Muncy, and the realization that they get to stay here, and the Mets are the next they get to play.
And how about a Los Angeles, New York, new National League Championship Series, a rematch of the 1988 Championship Series. Shohei Ohtani's dream season continues. His first trip to the postseason continues.
PK, I know it's the division series, not the World Series, but you guys were down 2-1. You had injuries, you had a pitching staff that was depleted. Where does this series win rank for you?
It's up there, especially if we, we're able to complete the mission, but it's definitely up there. I can't recall my previous 7 seasons here ever winning a series at Dodger Stadium. I think we always finished it on the road, and when we won in 2020, obviously we were in Texas, but man, this showed a lot from us.
Your home run in the second, your 14th career postseason home run. Kike, what is it about you in October?
I like it. I don't know, but I like it. That's all I got.
All right, you mentioned that you've been part of 8 different postseasons here. What is different about this particular team?
Are we live?
We're live.
The fact that we don't get.
All right, thank you, Kike.
Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you again.
Joe, back to you.
All right.
Thanks, Joe. Blake, you closed out the 9th inning of this series. What were your emotions like on the mound as that inning went on?
Honestly, it's I gotta give glory to God. It's one of the most memorable days of my life. Flew home after the San Diego game to be with my wife. We had a beautiful little girl, Quinn. Love her, love my kids, love my wife. And for God to give me an opportunity to close out a game with the Dodgers against this great team, it's a true blessing. So, man, I can't talk. I'm done screaming for the last 3 games. I lost my voice, so it's a blast. I'm excited to be with my guys.
Like, what was it like in the bullpen these last couple of nights, knowing you almost had to be perfect?
Yeah, we don't put that pressure on ourselves. It's, kill careful, go attack, and know that our strengths have worked well for us all year. It's not easy playing 162 and getting to this point, but, we've all been through some ups and downs, and it's battle tested. It prepares you for this, and then trusting the God-given abilities that we've been given, that we've worked hard for.
What were your feelings down 2-1?
Say that again, I'm sorry.
What was your feeling down 2-1?
It's tough, but, you process the loss and you go back in, and, Kike fired off a text to the boys. Chris Taylor fired off a text to the boys, and it's like, we've all been there back in 2020 together, back with our backs against the wall, and, we have a sour taste with how things have finished over the last few years, and we just want to go compete and see what happens. And, thankfully things stacked up in our favor.
Blake, congratulations. Save your voice.
Thank you.
Joe, back to you.
Does that feel good? A hard-fought 2-0 win. What a game it was. LA on to the championship series to take on the Mets, and we say welcome to the postgame show. Derek Jeter, David Ortiz, Alex Rodriguez, and I'm Kevin Burkhardt. This was a little old school, a little pitcher's duel here, right? I mean, only 6 total hits in the game. Dodgers pitching the last 3 games in this series, really since inning 2 of game 3. Lights out.
Hey, B, it's hard to really understand for the folks at home the electricity in this building, but it is an old school game. Great pitching, great timely hitting by the Hernandez brothers, and a quick 2.5-hour game. Fun to watch.
Unbelievable. Both of them pitchers were outstanding. Yu Darvish make a couple of mistakes, and they make him pay, but I think he pitched outstanding. And Yamamoto was, wow, unbelievable. You were asking for 3 innings.
He gave us 5.
Right, he gave us 5, so that was outstanding, man.
Yeah, no one expected San Diego to come out here and get 2 hits and not score any runs, at least no one at this desk. So you talk about the old school starters have to go deep in the game. They proved us all wrong. We were sitting there when they took Yamamoto out. We were saying it was a mistake because, you just let him ride it out as long as he can, but hey, this is the Dodgers blueprint.
Derek, the question is, the goal for the Yankees, the Red Sox, but especially the Dodgers in this 10-year run, they need 8 more wins, and we're going to see the ramifications or not in that bullpen. You still got to get 8 more. So far, so good, but the work is not done for the Dodgers.
Hey, bottom line is, you think about this series where we were, right? After Game 2, the Padres hit 6 home runs, a record, and then they scored 6 runs in the second inning of Game 3. That was enough. They held on for a 6-5 win. They didn't score since that point, Derek. I mean, you said it, no one expected it, but it's like, what happened to the offense?
Well, let's be clear about one. Good pitching beats good hitting a majority of the time, right? What hitters like to do is they pounce on mistakes from pitchers, and most pitchers make mistakes over the course of a 9-inning game. But you got to give it to the Dodgers, not only their starters, but their bullpen. They didn't make very many mistakes.
I also have to say this. That last game that they played at San Diego, that was not a good sign. I score less at home with the home crowd behind you and you facing the bullpen. Today I was a little confused coming into this game about San Diego's offense.
Hey, you want to see if we can listen to Dave Roberts here? Let's try it.
Mickey Rowe, let's go!
Hey, real quick.
He's waiting for everyone to get in the circle to pop those corks as the Dodgers going back to the LCS.
Joshing over today.
What a guy.
Great job, Yoshi.
Watch out, Shohei.
Hey, and bullpen, this shot is for you guys. Let's go! Hi, Doc.
All right. Hey, boys, Mickey Rowe said it best. 8 more wins. And I'll tell you right now, guys, I've never believed in a group of men more than I believe in you guys. And more importantly, each one of you guys believes in each other.
Premature.
So let's and win 8 more balls.
I tell you what, you know, Dave Roberts is echo what you said, Alex. Win 8 more ball games, but you want to talk a team. I remember after Game 3, we're like, man, Dodgers have TBD going to try to save their season. Well, TBD, this Dodgers bullpen did a pretty amazing job the last couple of nights.
I got to tell you, fellas, Captain, I don't know about you and Poppy, but I'm tired of hearing that Dave Roberts' job is at risk. I mean, this is maybe the toughest job in all of sports. You got a great front office, great ownership led by Mark Walter and Todd Bowley, but you have heavy media, heavy expectations, and dealing with that TBD, whatever that is, he's done a fabulous job, not only in that game, but tonight, he pressed every button the right way.
I absolutely agree with you. I mean, there's only so much that a manager can do, especially managing a team like this one. If you got no pitching, if you face a situation that you have to throw your bullpen out there in a game situation like the one before, I mean, you can face a situation that you can either go home or pull out what they did yesterday. I mean, Dave Roberts is doing an outstanding job and looking forward to watching continue winning because he well deserved, man.
Well, a lot of times managers are in a no-win situation, right? Dave did exactly what he was supposed to do in this particular game. It's the blueprint for the Dodgers. Now, if some of their bullpen gave it up, we'd be sitting here blaming Dave Roberts.
Yeah.
But his job is just put people in the best position to succeed, and they succeeded tonight.
I will say this, Kevin. The Dodgers got their mojo back, starting up tonight. This is a different ball club. The ball club that was on that field tonight is the Dodgers that everybody expected to be. I think that from this point on up, they're going to be a different monster.
Just because the pressure's off? Is that what you're saying? I mean, they're still the best record in the league. They still are expected to win the World Series, but you felt like this was a pivotal night for them.
Well, they played. Their pitching came through. Yu Darvish pitching a hell of a game, and they still attack Yu Darvish on his mistake. And that's the Dodgers. That's what they are all about. They take advantage of the mistake.
KB, let me add to what Poppy just said, because you mentioned something in the last series with the Phillies. and they had the best record, but they were untested the last 2 months. You can say something pretty similar about the Dodgers, but this Padres team tested them, and it was not, if it wasn't a final test, it was a midterm test, and they passed it with flying colors. Sometimes a team needs to get punched in the face and punch back, and I think Ohtani's the key, and they're rallying around Ohtani, and they are, Poppy, I agree, a different team.
No, and think about this. Yeah, Ohtani had the pressure of coming through every game. But there's many batters on the lineup. And the rest the Oscar and taking the pressure away from him. That loses him up, and you never know what's going to happen in the next series.
Well, yeah, they were tested. They were tested against San Diego. I tell you what, they have a team in New York Mets that are on their way over here. They've been tested the last few months of the season as well. So they were looking forward to a great series.
You know, it's interesting. We showed that graphic in the pregame about, you know, when Ohtani goes, the Dodgers go, right? When he hits, they win. Well, they had a night when he didn't hit, right? A night when he went 0 for and he struck out a few times, and they still won. I'd have to think that's a pretty good sign going forward for them.
It's a sign of their depth. It's a sign of balance, and we've talked about it, Captain, the balance. But tonight, it was about Yamamoto, that incredible bullpen, and the Hernandez brothers.
See the celebration going on in the Dodgers clubhouse right now. Champagne dreams for them, and advancing in a big game in a tough series against their rivals, the Padres, who looked to have the upper hand, but LA turned it around with a big shutout in Game 4, and tonight just terrific. Yamamoto just outstanding. 5 innings for him. He was almost untouchable. Manny Machado had a couple good shots against him, and then Kike Hernandez got him going. Made it 1-0 with a solo home run in the second inning. Funny, just some of those guys just have a knack. Kike here, even when he went to Boston for a time, David, he did it. But he just fits. And Alex, you said pregame, you loved Kike tonight. You loved that spark. And like he's done so many times before for the Dodgers, he gave it to him.
There's some guys, fellas, in sports. I mean, Robert Horry is one in basketball that seemed that he played his best basketball. Kike's the same way. He's a very good player, but he turns into a monster in October. And he's done it here in Boston, and he's brought the mojo back to LA.
2-0, and we welcome in Mookie Betts, who could use a towel and a hairdryer from all that champagne. How does that feel?
I don't know about the hairdryer, but
I was just about to say
I can take the towel. I'll take the towel for sure.
About to say
it feels great, though. I mean, anytime you're smelling like champagne, man, that means you did something good.
Hey, you guys have had plenty of successful moments here, right? But this felt like a turning point in some way. Just how did that champagne in this particular time feel for you tonight?
I mean, it's amazing. I mean, I'm not even talking about myself, just the boys, and we went through a lot of injuries and a lot of ups and a lot of downs. But we fight, and we keep going, and we got champagne on us right now.
Little brother, congratulations, man.
Big
Once again, man, you know I'm very happy for you. Hey, you guys been tested by this San Diego Padres team during this series. It seems like you guys got your mojo back. Talk to me about it.
I mean, yeah, they really tested us all year. I mean, they beat us in the season series and whatnot. But, you know, you get down to the nitty-gritty, man, and we got a bunch of grinders. You know how it is. You got a bunch of grinders, and when it's time, when the lights turn on, we showed up, and we were able to edge them out.
So, Mookie, when you play for the Dodgers, you're playing for Goliath, right? And you guys are the big, bad Dodgers. How much pressure was there, and was it more relief winning or happy winning?
Definitely not relief. It's happy winning. I mean, you know, what's crazy is all season, everybody says the Dodgers are winning the World Series, Dodgers are winning the World Series, and then we get to this series, and now we're the underdog. Somehow we become the underdog. And, you know, that's what makes it fun, though. It's what makes it fun. And when you're on top, man, everybody's coming after you. You know, that's what, like I said, that's what makes it fun. It makes it tough for sure. But that's what we signed up for.
Hey, Mook, first of all, congratulations. But last year, when you remember, you came to our desk, and I told you I didn't want to see you at this desk again unless you were playing, right? How much do you, not only you, but the rest of your teammates, use losing last year as motivation coming into this season, especially in October?
You know, I don't know if it was necessarily motivation. I think you try and keep each year. But you also keep tabs. You know, you have to keep tabs, and especially for myself, I played terrible last year, and I just wanted to do my part to help us win. And, you know, I did a little something, but the bullpen arms, they came through. Starters, Yoshi came through. He showed why he got what he got. But, you know, we definitely use those tabs for this year.
Dave Roberts, levels of confidence. The manager that you guys had to deal with every day. What he bring to the table for y'all?
I mean, you know, Doc is, outside of baseball, Doc is probably one of the best humans you'll ever meet. And I think he brings that to the table. Every day he instills confidence in us. And I mean, it's just unexplainable what he does for us each and every night, especially during this playoff time. Like, he has managed the hell out of us. He has done an amazing job putting us in the right spot to be successful. Every time I go up to hit, he's giving me a pat on the butt, saying, let's go. He's doing that for everybody. Every time somebody takes him out, he just gives everybody confidence, and that's what we love about him.
We were talking about your full balance of your roster and how deep you guys are. You talked about the bullpen. You talked about Yamamoto. How rewarding is to see the Hernandez brothers check in a big way?
Yeah, we were joking in the clubhouse. It's a good day to have the last name Hernandez today. So, but I mean, really, I think that's the beauty of our team. You never know where you're going to get it from, and you're going to have to play a complete game. And there is no soft spot through the lineup. You got to fight all 9 guys, and you know, all 9 guys can hurt you. And today it wasn't even us; it was the pitchers. You know, that's what makes us tough to beat.
I'm just curious on a motivational scale, how good was Poppy's speech the other day? Because I'll tell you what, it gave you the speech, you guys just rocked and rolled since then, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it was way more special than anybody can really imagine. You know, coming up and debuting and having him next to me, he doesn't realize it because he's playing, but, you know, I'm looking at him, he's like, he's an icon to me. And you know, the relationship we developed over the time, you know, usually it kind of withers away, you know, especially once he's retired and I'm still playing. But I mean, it's actually, I would say, gotten closer as the distance has kind of grown. And so, I mean, I talk to him every 2 weeks or so. He's checking in, I'm checking in. I mean, and for him to call me, and especially in a time like that, a downtime, I was down, man. I was really down, and he called me and just let me know, gave me words of encouragement and told me everything's gonna be cool. Just go smile, and you know, it worked.
You know I love you, kid. You know I love you.
Love you, big bro.
For you right here.
Yes. The My Dog shirts are back. Mookie.
They are back.
Listen, Mookie's on to the NLCS, but he's got a My Dog shirt. All is well in the world. Mookie, you're the best, man. Go enjoy this, and we'll see you in the next round, right?
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
Have fun, big boy.
Mookie Betts and the Dodgers moving on to the NLCS. He is My Dog, of course, and the Dodgers will celebrate and welcome the Mets here on Sunday night for game number 1 as the postgame show rolls on. 2-0 LA, San Diego. And this is a fun one. I mean, this is a fun one. Like, you go back to 1988, these two teams with Socha and Hershiser, and I'm not sure how this is going to go, but I think there's a lot of great storylines in it, Derek.
Oh, yeah, I tell you what, East Coast, West Coast, the preseason favorite versus the team that everyone counted out. It's going to be a great series. It should be exciting. I can't wait to get going. And thank you to the Dodgers because we get a chance to stay here for a few more days.
Absolutely, man. But I think this is going to be a really good series. You see how the Mets finish up the Philadelphia Phillies. They did a great job pitching. They did a great job offensively. And I think it's going to be a battle.
I mean, look, it's going to be the battle of the Titans, the 2 biggest markets on the planet. You got the deepest team against the hottest team. Here comes Dave Roberts. Speaking of Titans, my man.
Go keep it.
Damn, this is a greatness here. What a DJ.
Oh, my God.
I'm not deserving of this. Wow, talking about the goats. Berkey, how the heck do you hang out with these good-looking goats?
I'm lucky. I am lucky. Big Dave.
Congratulations, brother.
Thanks, Poppy.
Happy for you, man.
Hey, Dave, I think 3 of us, we want to be your agent because we're looking for an extension.
Yeah. What did they say? Show me the money.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Pay the man.
Hey, man, what? You know, I know it feels good, and I know how positive you are.
But how did you keep these guys positive after Game 3? How did you do it?
You know what, Berkey? I think for me, it was trying to get a different mindset. And I think that you guys heard me a lot throughout this postseason talking about fighting, make the first punch. It's going to be a brawl. And I think it's just that mentality, because in the regular season, you're playing methodical, but in the postseason, you got to be ready to brawl. And I think that our guys took that mindset and went out there and won a fight. And those guys gave us everything we had. Clearly a very talented team, but you know, we weren't going to be denied this series.
Dave, I love what you were telling your guys. We heard it where you were saying how much you believe in them and how much they believe in each other. I love how some of them kind of got together 8 hours and started watching video of the NL West. It seemed like a very prepared group, and you guys seem very bonded. You guys ready for the next level with this team, obviously?
We're ready for the next level. And obviously, the Mets are playing great baseball. We know those guys. It's going to be fun to go into New York, but I will say that any message that a coach or a manager can say pales in comparison to what the message from player to player. And those guys believe in one another, so they have one-off meetings. Miggy Rowe, Kike is obviously, he's like these two guys in the postseason, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like taking the lead, and you never know who's going to be a star in the postseason, but these guys band together.
Well, Dave, two things. One, first of all, you know how I feel about you as not only a manager, but as a person. And I've said it before, when you're a manager in a big market, it's really a no-win situation. You take all the blame when a team loses, and you don't get any credit when a team wins. And I said before this game, your job is to put your players in a position to succeed, which they did today. That's the first comment. So congratulations to you. The second one is, how much time do you take to enjoy this one before you turn your mind to the New York Mets who are coming here?
So you know what, Gene, I am going to finish my cigar. I'm going to have a first growth Bordeaux. And we're gonna have a workout tomorrow, but I'm gonna enjoy the heck out of it tonight, because if we can't enjoy wins, what the heck are we doing this for? Because to your point, I just think I feel good about kind of taking all the, what do they say, big trees catch big wind. So that's okay, that's the market. I signed up for this, but geez, I'm just so proud of these guys. And you know, whether it's like the Godfather himself, Joe Torre, how much he loved you guys, how much Tito loved you and our guys.
That's right.
And it's like, for me, it's like I said, I've never been more proud of a group. I really haven't.
So send me the address. Where am I meeting you tonight? Send me the address. Where am I meeting you tonight?
I'm going to drink some good Bordeaux, man.
Hey, Dave, congratulations. First of all, congratulations, brother. Knowing you as a player, I can imagine what it is to play a day for you. Mookie just said it all right here. Now, Yamamoto today, wow. He brought me back to the World Baseball Classic tonight.
That's right.
What was different?
You know what? The thing is, I think for Yamamoto, I don't think any of us can appreciate the pressure, expectation on a global scale. These guys are playing for a country, and you can say the same thing about Yu Darvish. What Yamamoto did tonight, he was playing bigger than the Dodgers. He's playing for, you know, the Dodgers, but also the country of Japan. And so World Baseball Classic, he's pitching big ball games. And from that first pitch, 97, he was locked in. And I had a lot of questions earlier, how short is he going to go? And for me, I used my eyes, I used my gut. I trusted him. I passed it on to the bullpen, and those guys made us all look really good.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Dave. That pen, look, your pen was really, really good all year. But what they did, especially really since, you know, inning 2 in Game 3, just absolutely sensational. Your thoughts on their performance?
I think the thing is that anyone who's played in the postseason, it's one of those things that once you get to the postseason, the roles don't matter. It's about pass the baton to the next guy. And Daniel Hudson is the leader in that pen, but Josh Bard, our coach, has created a culture where it doesn't matter if Michael Kopech comes in the 3rd inning in San Diego to get the top of the lineup, and guys follow, do up downs. There's no ego, but you see that, I love when you see that glazed looking guys, you know. Blake Trine has that glazed look, like he's not even hearing you. He just sees that catcher and he's trying to go out there and throw a baseball with conviction. So all those guys to a man have that Derek Jeter, you know, Yankee Stadium look. So it's like, I'm just lucky that we got great players.
That's awesome. Hey, Dave, every 20 years, something special happened. 2004, We won.
Oh, yeah.
2024, homie. Come on, man.
Oh, yeah,
Come on.
Come on, man. Yankee Killers.
Guys always think about
Yankee Killers.
Hey, Dave, thanks for
such a good
stopping by,
moment.
man. Thanks for stopping by. Get on out of here now.
I love that, David.
I'm amazed it took to that long to bring that up, but hey.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Dave, you're the best. Congrats.
All right, guys,
we'll
thanks so
see you
much. I
next round.
appreciate it.
Dave Roberts of the Dodgers.